Good morning! Welcome to another episode of the almost world famous Cactus Atlas. On today's adventure, I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm at Bryce Canyon in the beautiful state of Utah. And I'm going to be doing a really neat hike today called the Figure 8 Combination Loop, which is actually a combination of 3 other loops: the famous Queen's Garden Loop, the Peekaboo Loop, as well as the Navajo Loop, for a total of 6.4 miles. I am so excited about this, and if you want to see what this hike is like, stick around and we'll find out together. Alright, so let me just take a second to show you what I'm up to here this morning. I'm here at Sunset Point. I plan on hiking across the rim to the sunrise point, where I will then descend down the Queen's Garden Trail, which goes down here like that, down here. Many people will then continue up the Navajo Loop back, which is supposed to be a really good hike. I'm going to continue, however, and add on this extra Peekaboo Loop, head down here, and they have restrooms down there, so that's cool. Back up this way, and then back up through here in Wall Street, all the way back up here to where I started. And here we are, officially at Sunset Point at an even 8,000 feet in elevation. Alrighty. I can see part of the canyon wall up ahead. I am so excited about this. This place just has always looked so cool to me. And did you know that I believe this was the inspiration for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disney? All of the Hoodoos, as they call them, the rock formations and the colors, I think, are what the Imagineers used to design Big Thunder Mountain. So I thought that was a cool fact. So you can see at these points, very accessible. I would say out of all of the national parks I've been to recently, this paved walkway is the best of any of them. And here it is, folks. You're seeing this for the first time along with me. I have never seen this with my own eyes until right now. Wow. So you guys know me, I gotta get up and close and personal with this stuff, so I'm heading off to Sunrise Point so we can get down in there. Check this out. And all those weird formations down there that we're gonna be seeing today are known as Hoodoos. I like that name, Hoodoo. Oh, that's really cool. The sun is reflecting off of that little stream down there. It almost looks like a lightning bolt, doesn't it? And right now the crowd level is far less than I thought it would be. And along the rim here, you have lots of nice benches, so you could just sit here and take in the view. And we've come quite a ways, Sunset Point. I actually like the view from where I'm at currently better. All right, so already within being here 20 minutes, I had to lose the sweatshirt, and I had to suit up and get the GoPro on, because I think we're about to descend. Now, part of my strategy for another reason why I wanted to start at Sunset Point is that I predict the crowd levels will get heavier along this rim trail as the day goes on. So I wanted to start this portion so I can get shots of the canyon before the crowds came. We're of course going to be catching other loops, so we're doing 6.4 miles once again, not 0.8 miles. All right, it's the first few steps of the Queen's Garden Trail. So far, pretty easy. And once again, this is supposed to be the most popular trail, I believe, in the park. The recommendation always is start early to avoid crowds. Like another world, very otherworldly. I've never seen a landscape like this anywhere in my life. I mean, look at that. So everything I've read online by independent articles, as well as the National Park Service's recommendation, says to do this loop in a clockwise direction. I see quite a few people going the other way. There's nothing wrong with that if you want to, but I imagine the reason why is probably if you start in the morning, it's probably because the lighting is better or something like that, I imagine. As you can see, you get really up close and personal with these structures. What does it feel like? Is it like rock? Is it like dirt? It looks like dirt or clay, but I'm trying to pluck at it with my fingernail, nothing. So that's like solid rock, or at least it feels like that. It looks like a conglomeration to me of rocks. So already, I think this park gets maybe an A+, and it's the uniqueness factor. I've never, like I said, seen anything like this. This is fantastic. I mean, you got combinations of like sand dune looking features. Everything transitions from light grays to like rusty reds, so the color is beautiful. And then you've got all the hoodoos, all of these really weird structures. It's something to behold. This lone hoodoo is standing watch over all the little hoodoos down below. It's almost like a classroom of hoodoos. That's the teacher and all of the students. Now I truly see why the Queen's Garden Trail is the most popular trail here. I mean, you get right up close and personal with these things. It's so neat. So here you have a choice. You can either continue going on the Queen's Garden Loop or head over to the Navajo Loop, which is where we actually want to go to connect with a Peekaboo Loop. And a nice little shady spot here near the bottom of the canyon. Little intervals of sunlight here and there. So one strategy I have that may work for you too, to get pictures, good video especially, where audio comes into play, is just take your time, and if you wait periodically, you'll end up getting whole sections of the trail to yourself. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I'm antisocial or something, because I always talk about seeking seclusion and seeking out seclusion all the time. I think there are two types of people here at the park. I think I figured it out. I think there are the seclusive types like me, those with the cameras. You'll oftentimes see themselves going solo on these adventures, looking for the perfect photo moment. And then you have the more social hiker, the ones that like to travel in groups. And I think those are more about being here in the moment with others and enjoying the moment with others, focusing more on conversation and each other rather than the surroundings. Although they will stop occasionally and take photos and enjoy it. But I think those are the two main types of hikers. Now, if you are seeking that seclusion that we talked about, seems like this portion of the trail also might be where you want to go. The only trade-off is it's not as spectacular, I think, as the Queen's Garden Loop so far. You do have some hoodoos you can see behind me there. And certainly good views of the cliff walls off in the distance. But you do have a lot less people on this section of the trail, at least today. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see. We're actually at Navajo Loop now officially. We go this way for 2 bridges, which is the route you would take in the wintertime. The route we'll end up taking back is known as Wall Street. Over here, which is the one with the steep ascent that goes up the wall over there. But for now, what we're actually going to do is the Peekaboo Loop trail, which is the one down there. So this is part of that figure 8 combination loop that I told you about earlier. Now, one hike you might want to consider if you're short on time that I read about is the Queen's Garden Navajo Loop combo, which if I were doing that, we would be not doing Peekaboo. We would be continuing up here at Wall Street or Two Bridges, your choice. I hear Wall Street's the way to go. All right, so we're starting the Peekaboo Loop now. And this is shared with horses, it looks like, maybe mules. I decided to go left at the fork back there because I think that's the map, shows arrows going that direction. This is the same direction as the horse trail. So I'm guessing this might be the preferred route. So this one's climbing in elevation already. Get my heart rate up a little bit. That's good though. I need the exercise. You ascend right away. The Peekaboo Trail, according to the sign back there, is a 3-mile loop. So if you think about it, the whole combo, figure 8 is 6.4 miles. So Peekaboo is approximately half of the whole combo loop. I was down there just a moment ago, and we are coming up out of the canyon, and it's revealing some pretty spectacular scenery up here. Now, I haven't peeked yet around the corner here, but I think something really cool is about to take shape. That's really cool. That rock structure right here, that totally looks like one of the structures on that Big Thunder Mountain mine train ride at Disney, doesn't it? And taking this Peekaboo Trail was the right call because this is amazing. This rivals the Queen's Garden Loop. Every turn of the corner, you get all different angles of everything, and it's like I'm stopping every like 10 steps to try to get footage and some more still frame action. And it's like no matter where you turn, like this way, magical every direction, man. And just like, you know, you got a canyon down there, and up above you, you've got these hoodoos staring down at you as if they're judging you almost. Like you're in the court of life, and it's saying, Glenn, you've been doing a good job. You may proceed. You know, I really love the way this trail kind of goes up and down. We started out inside the canyon, worked our way up, and now we're down again. And you can really see the canyon walls and really admire how far down we really are. Oh yeah, right back here, it looks like you just walk up this trail, and it looks like there just might be one toilet, I think. But keep in mind that this particular restroom is only open during the summer, so you can see it's pretty clean. You have toilet paper and a toilet. What else do you need? And I didn't even need to wait. There's nobody here. All right, it is time to continue on the Peekaboo Loop. And to me it looks like we're traveling pretty close to the main rim now. Some very pretty colors up there. Not sure if you can see those red bushes up on that cliff face up there. So I'm pretty sure I figured it out. Why this trail is called Peekaboo. It's because you spend so much time kind of traversing down through forests, seeing some cool stuff, but every once in a while you come up over a hill and are greeted by this. And the Hoodoos are basically saying, Peekaboo! There are so many good views here at Bryce. I don't know if I could pick a particular favorite one, but on the Peekaboo Trail, this point that I came to is really spectacular. It's one of my favorite viewpoints of the day so far. And then of course you've got up there window formations, really giving you a glimpse into how the geology works around here. Now there are excellent examples of how hoodoos are formed. You see the two windows. Notice the one here that's missing the top. It's no longer a window. What happens is the top of the window collapses and leaves the spires that are the hoodoos. And you could see that in action right now. Okay, I think I have to be that guy. I hear like really cool acoustics in here. Let me try something. Woo! All right, I have to do that one more time before I see anybody. Woo! All right, I'm done. I had to. You'd do it too, wouldn't you? Tell me if you wouldn't do that. I was not the only one that's done that. Someone else was yelling Geronimo and making other hooting and hollering noises. So if you come here, you gotta let at least one of those out. I'm sorry. It's so worth it. And now, to complete the figure 8 loop, we're going to do the Wall Street portion of the trail. The park just keeps amazing me. Everywhere I go, there's something a little different. Yeah, and this Wall Street area is very unique. Oh, cool. It looks like we're gonna go up here inside this little canyon here. Caution, falling rocks are more common on the next half mile of the trail than any trail in the park. See if I can make it up this thing the next half mile without having a rock smash my head in. Oh, this is really cool. It reminds me a lot of the Narrows at Zion. There's these walls looming above you. By the way, if you want to check out the Narrows, I made a video about that, and I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to see that. Out of breath. In the last few steps of the figure 8 combination trail. Done.
Crushed it.
Did it. Hike is over. It was awesome. And now it's time to give you my final thoughts about the figure 8 combination loop. So once again, it is a combination of the Queen's Garden Loop, which is one of the most popular hikes here in Bryce Canyon, the Navajo Loop, as well as the Peekaboo Loop. It kind of forms a figure eight if you look in a map. That's why it's called that. So, it was amazing. I feel very satisfied. The amphitheater at Bryce Canyon is not very big when you compare it to other national parks. So, I feel like what that gave me was the perfect slice of Bryce. That rhymed. I feel satisfied. I feel like I came here in one day, and yeah, there is more stuff I'd like to do, but I feel like I got a complete Bryce Canyon experience because I did all of that. Now, with that said, I also would go out on a limb and say that it's not too difficult either. That last part on Wall Street was probably the hairiest part of it all. It really wasn't that bad. At least I didn't think it was. And the rest of it, yeah, there were some parts where your heart rate goes up a bit, but nothing strenuous compared to other hikes that I've done in recent times. So I think many people of different fitness levels and ages could get that one done, no problem. Yeah, this place mesmerizes me. Just the scenery, I just couldn't stop filming and taking photographs. Absolutely beautiful, unique. You're not gonna see anything like that anywhere else in the world, I'm convinced. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all really I need to say about it. Get out here, and if you don't wanna do that particular loop, the cool thing is you can configure all sorts of different hikes the way they have this mapped out in different loops. You could do part of a loop, you could do one small loop, you can combine them in different ways. So don't think that's the only way to do it. Figure eight combination loop, awesome time. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, hit that notification bell to stay informed whenever we release new videos, which we do all of the time. Also, you can find us on social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed hiking down there with me. I know I had a blast. Well, we'll see you on a new adventure really soon, so until then, take it easy.